much do you love or hate Power Book 2? Would you go as far as this writer if you were to critique it? Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is, perhaps, going to be very controversial. It is based on an article I came across that reviews the first spin-off of Power. I dare say that this article actually hates on the Power Book 2 spin-off. My opinion though, I would like your opinion too. Before we proceed, if you are new to this channel, hit that like button, share this video with another Power fan. Make sure that you are subscribed too. In the comments section of this video, please let me know if you'd like more of this kind of content. Again, just to be clear and straight with you, the opinions on this video are those of the writer of the article in reference and not mine. Let's share our opinions in the comments section. So, let's get back to business. As I mentioned a few seconds ago, I came across this article that punched quite some holes in the Power Book 2 spin-off. The writer of this review doesn't seem to agree that Tariq was a good character, or that this new spin-off holds any water for its audience. That's us, by the way. Check this out. Right from the word go, this writer doesn't seem to like the spin-off. He says that Power Book 2 is overstuffed. He also adds that it is silly. To top it all, he says that since it is too silly, he cannot even be able to offer a substantive critique. Can you believe this guy? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Further, this writer continues to say that this new spin-off is kitsch TV. In his words, he says, Starz Power Book 2, Ghost, the first spin-off from parent series Power, is settling into an identity that its stubborn predecessor would not. It's kitsch TV, even though fans and creators Courtney Camp and Curtis 50 Cent Jackson tried to convince themselves otherwise. Basically, he says that it is in poor taste but sometimes appreciated in an ironic way. At least that is what I think being kitschy means. He seems to imply that Power fans and its creators are confused and convincing themselves that Power Book 2 is great, yet in the real sense, it is not. Phew. This review was tough. Let's explore this writer's thoughts further. The writer goes ahead to say this. Tariq's shenanigans in the franchise's first series led to his becoming one of television's most hated characters. Camp's challenge was to convince audiences to root for him in this spin-off, but the son of Ghost, as written, doesn't engender much empathy, nor does he, and therefore the writers seem to care. A thinly drawn supporting cast composed of disreputable politicians, attorneys, police officers, college professors, and, of course, drug dealers, power the plotlines. Everyone lives strictly for their own self-interest. Boy oh boy. This writer hits hard, don't you think? This writer doesn't stop there. He says, keep all that straight. There are plenty of others too. It's a sprawling cast of all too conveniently interconnected, dodgy characters that populate unnecessary subplots, stretching the already tenuously strung together series even that much thinner. This writer is on another level. What do you think? He further goes on to hit on Tariq's character by saying that Rainy JR lacks the charisma to do this. In his words, he says, Rainy JR lacks the presence and charisma of Hardwick in carrying Power through 6 seasons. He is therefore unconvincing as an alleged silver-tongued charmer capable of luring the unsuspecting into his narcissistic web of deceit, where just about every plan set in motion works in his favor, even when further complications result. The writer then closes his piece by inserting the Power Book 2 plot side by side with Shakespeare's tragedy. This is the last nail in the coffin. He says, if Power likened itself to a Shakespearean tragedy, Book 2 strays from whatever superficial inspirations its parent bragged about. It's still heavy melodrama, and the stakes are the same: money, power, and respect. But it lacks the pathos evoked by Hardwick's tormented ghost. Honestly, I feel like this writer has something against the Power series. But that's just me. What do you think? Does he have some valid opinions? Is he a good critic or is he a hater? Do you resonate with any of his opinions? Let me know what you think in the comments. Remember, if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. Your support is highly appreciated.